Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, my face is already done, so that means we're not doing a makeup video. We need to talk. Just kidding. Today I wanted to jump on camera and do a video about my favorite brushes for hooded eyes. Yes, hooded eyes. Because we need special brushes, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. I look good, right? I just filmed this look using the Melt Smoke Sessions palette. So we kind of high off life right now. Okay, let's jump right in. So this video don't be 45 hours long. I'm gonna try my best to breeze through it without, let me stop fidgeting. Okay, so in no particular order, my favorite brushes for hooded eyes. This brush here I think is good for not just hooded eyes but all eyes, but I love it because of the way it deposits color into our crease, because if you have hooded eyes you kind of have to create your own crease. And this is the Morphe E23 and she looks like this. She's super fluffy. The Morphe Elite collection, they wash good, they hold their shape. The Morphe Elite collection brushes are bomb in my opinion. So this I like for not going in our natural crease, but like above, just to buff out a transition shade. This is a great affordable brush to do that. So the next brush I have is, let me just pull them all together so we can go through them. And y'all know what I'm gonna say. I was sleeping. I was definitely sleeping. There's one missing. There's a fallen soldier. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. These Goss brushes. I think he made these brushes for hooded eye people. The Goss number 19 is fluffy, but it's not too fluffy. So it works good for the crease, but you can also like go into that outer V with this one. I mean, I don't even know how to describe these brushes in words. They are goat hair brushes, so they pick up product and deposit product a little bit different than your average synthetic hair brush. And I think that's why I love them so much. They're super soft. They wash amazingly. This has some green on it because I used it for this look, but I spot cleaned them before I jumped on camera. But these brushes are expensive, but they are so worth the price tag that they hold, in my opinion. I got mine from Beautylish. I don't know where else other than the Goss website that you can get these brushes, but these brushes are so good. And this one is the number 19. This is another smaller brush from Goss. This is the number 20 Goss. I don't know what it's like, what exactly it was made for. You use brushes how you want to use them, but I use this particular brush in my outer V to blend out color. And like I said, these are goat hair, so they pick up and deposit color differently, but they blend shadows effortlessly. Even shadows that I find are hard to blend, when I use a Goss brush, they just hooded eye friendly. I'm telling you, it gets in that crease. You can get tight in there and it's not all over the place. This next one is another Goss brush. This one is the Goss number 17. It's a little bit bigger than the first brush I showed you, but this is a great crease brush, but it's not too big where, because some crease brushes, I'm gonna give you for example, this is a crease brush. This is a Morphe M441. You see the difference in these two brushes? This is a crease brush. I do use it, but I find sometimes that the color goes a lot higher than I want it to. This brush, I feel like, gives you a lot more control over where you're placing your pigment, if that makes sense. And this is the Wayne Goss number 17. This one is almost as fluffy as that last brush I showed you. It shapes a little bit different, but the difference is the quality of this brush is amazing. Like I said, because it's goat hair, it picks up and deposits color differently. And with all Wayne Goss brushes, I'm going to say that because they're goat hair. I didn't know I like goat hair brushes. I didn't know goat hair brushes would make a difference. But these brushes, I mean, and they're so soft. When I first used one, I was like, I don't know about this brush. And the more I used it and saw how it just like, it blends the shadow for you. This last one is my last Wayne Goss brush, and this is the number 18. This is also a good crease brush. It's a little bit tighter. So when a brush is packed tighter, you deposit more color and it's more concentrated, if that makes sense. So a fluffier brush is gonna diffuse the color more, but a tighter brush is gonna give you more concentration. So whatever you put down is gonna be more true to color. But because they're goat hair brushes, they blend effortlessly. I'm just try them. Y'all can thank me later. It's worth the money. They are pricey, but it is so worth the money. The next brush I have here is, and when I got this brush and I started using this brush, I didn't think anything would be able to like knock this brush out of the water. For a lot of people, I will always hear them talk about the Sigma E40. I love the Sigma E40. It's great for blending. I like this Sigma E40 for different reasons. Now, it blends very well, just like this Wayne Goss number 16, but it's longer. It's longer, and I mean, it's made from a different material, so it deposits color a little bit different. But this is an amazing crease brush to just buff out a transition shade into your crease, and it's not too big where you lose control of the color you're trying to deposit to your eyes. However, this brush right here, this is the Sigma E25. I thought when I got this brush and I used this brush, I thought that no other brush would ever compare to this because of the way it's shaped. It's a fluffy brush, but it's kind of pinched, so it's extra fluffy without being too open, if that makes sense. So this brush also, for hooded eye people, you know, we have that fold, that flap. You can get right in there. I could do a whole eye look with this Sigma E25. This brush is amazing. These are my two favorite Sigma brushes. Bdellium falls. It's Wayne Goss, Bdellium, and Sigma, and then Morphe. That's from favorite to I like it a lot. This golden triangle, this is the 785 tapered blending brush. This brush right here, if you don't want to spend the Wayne Goss money, because these are expensive, but they're a little bit cheaper than the Wayne Goss brushes, go with Bdellium or Sigma. But I mean, if you want a nice set, because the sets are really nice, you get every brush you would need for an eye look in the eye sets from Bdellium Tools. And this 785 tapered blending brush is bomb for the crease. These brushes too, they wash amazing. They hold their shape. I mean, it's as good as when I first got it. That's my only gripe with Morphe brushes. Some of them, when you wash them, they disposable. I have another Morphe Elite brush, and I'm giving you different brushes because they are different prices, so you have recommendations for different price, different budgets basically. So this is the Sigma E22. This is another one from the Elite collection. This brush, if I had to compare it to something, I would compare it to I'll compare it to the Goss 17. Not that this brush can compete with this brush, but I compare the two because of the shape and, how can I say it? The shape of the brush is very similar, and you can use them for very similar reasons to deposit color in that socket area. So if you don't have the money, or you don't feel like you want to splurge on brushes, this is a good option if you're looking for a brush that's similar to this one. Yeah. This is one of the few, here we go. This is one of the few Morphe brushes that's not in the Elite collection that I really love. This is the M506. They have an M506 and an M507, and there's not much difference in the two, but they are tiny. They are tiny, fluffy brushes. These brushes you can get up in that socket with, and even on the outer V, and the color not get too out of hand. And I think this brush is like $4, and this is one of the few Morphe brushes that wash well. So it gets a little, you know, sparse. It gets a little, but it kind of comes back to its not original shape, but to a decent shape. This is another Morphe brush. This is the M421. I own at least 6 of these brushes. I use this brush to put color on my lid. This is another brush that was between $4 to $6. And I think every time I go in Ulta, or every other time, I pick up one of these brushes because I hate washing brushes. And these brushes are so cheap. And if you have hooded eyes, you have limited lid space. And this brush is perfect for that. It's perfect. The M5, oh no, I thought, no, that was the last brush. This is the M421. Sorry, I'm all over the place. This is a random BH Cosmetics brush. It does not, oh, it does have a number on it. It says 11, but it's another small detail brush. You see this brush? You can get in the grooves, the nooks and crannies when you're trying to put color like on the inside of your lid, because like I said, if you have hooded eyes, your lid space is limited. So you want to be mindful of the brushes that you use to put color down. And this brush right here, it came in a set, and BH Cosmetics is so inexpensive, and their brushes are actually pretty good. I think BH Cosmetic brushes are a little bit better than Morphe brushes, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion. I wanted to talk about, I have 2, this is a small, the 542 bold lip, and this one says, oh, this is supposed to be a concealer, the 934. Well, this is a lip brush, and this is a concealer brush. Look at them. I don't know, if I use this for concealer, it would be like under my brows, but like under my eyes, I can't. Maybe some people can, but that's just my preference. I feel like when you buy things, you use them for what you want to use them for. And both of these brushes I use on my lid. One, they shape kind of the same, but one is shorter than the other. But like I said, if you have hooded eyes and you have limited lid space, you want to find small detail brushes to put that color down on your lid, so you're not all the way in your eyebrow. I'm just saying. But if that's the look you're going for, I'm not judging you. One more Bdellium Tools brush. This one is the small tapered blending, the 783. If I had to compare this brush to one of, it's similar. It's a little bit fluffier than the Wayne Goss number 19. And this is the small tapered blending 783. This brush is amazing because it's super duper fluffy, so you can diffuse that color, but again, it's small enough for us hooded eye guys and gals where the color is not like going all over the place, and that's not what you intended to do. So this is a good alternative to the Wayne Goss brush. Again, the material that it's made from is a little bit different, so it deposits color different, but it's still an amazing brush. Last but not least, I got this brush from CVS, I want to say maybe 2 years ago. It's the, I don't know if it's Kayla, I think it's Kayla, the Kayla Crease 515. This brush is like dome shaped. Like I said, this brush is 2 years or more old. It's got a firmness to it that's really unique, but it's good for if you want to, like today I think it's a halo eye. That was my intention. But when you go around and you want precise application in that crease area, so if you're doing a cut crease or a halo eye and you need that concentration in a specific area, this brush will allow you to do that. It's not all over the place. It's not so fanned out where it's gonna diffuse the color too much, but it diffuses it just enough and you can blend around those edges if you like your edges blended. I said last but not least, but I have one more. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. This brush, it comes with the palettes. This is one of the few brushes that comes in palettes that I kind of like. I like it for this, for taking a clean brush around your work. So you know how you just want to make sure everything is blended. I like this brush for that. So to take a clean brush and just go around what you already did, but you don't want to disrupt your look too much, that's what I like this brush for. I like this end. I don't care for this end. This is a packing brush, but it's a little too thick for my liking. I like my lid brushes to be a little bit thinner. But what it's probably good for is running some color on your lower lash line if you like that blown out look. I'm just tapping into lower lash line color, so I'm not there yet. Maybe, you know, next time I do a video like this, that's what I'll be saying. Oh, this brush is great for blending and blowing out your lower lash line. But I'm not trying to blow nothing out right now except for candles. But anyway, that's it, y'all. Oh, what is this brush? Oh, this is a Morphe E36. This is a Morphe E36. It's barely any brush on the tip of that. What I like this for is inner corner highlight. But you can use any brush, any small brush for inner corner highlight. That's why I wasn't even going to include this. But that's it for my recommendations for hooded eye, guys, gals, people, puppies, whatever, whoever's putting makeup on. But like I said, you can use brushes for whatever you want. There are no rules in makeup. It washes off. It's not that serious. But these are just my favorite brushes, and I love them. And I wish I had 2,756 of these brushes. All right, thanks guys for watching another video. Keep rocking with me. Push that like button. Push the subscribe button. Comment below. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you don't want to see. Say hi. Wave. Put a purple heart. LOL. Cute AF. Whatever. See you soon.